Hello, this is Katie at Granny's Legacy, and I'm just going to briefly walk you through how to print your pattern each week. So this is the email you received for your pattern, and if we scroll down here, we have the instructions, and I am going to stop and talk about that for a little bit. Under this printing and downloading, we just want to make it clear that the weekly pattern is only available for 1 week. So you have 1 week to print your pattern or to download it and save it on your computer. After that 1 week, it will be gone and the new pattern will be taking its place for the next week. So as soon as week 2 is released, week 1 is no longer available. So that doesn't mean you can't get it. There are, as you read here, there are printed copies available on our website for $2 and we can mail that to you. The printed copy also goes if you have technical support and your copy machine or your printer is just not working for you, or your computer or your device is just not working. We are not able to supply tech support for everybody's different computers because everybody's stuff looks different and we don't see what you're looking at. So I apologize, but we just can't supply tech support for printing. However, it's only $2 a week for us to purchase a printed version of that week's pattern portion. So we have that. And then printing tips. We just want to make sure that when we print your pattern, you're printing to 100% and not some other print to page, fit to scale, or if it got set to like 80% at some point. We want to make sure, and that's just so that your tracings and everything print to the right size, so you don't have really weird shaped leaves or really small oval. So we'll get to that in a minute. And then click blue button below for free weekly pattern portion. So right here where you can see my mouse is where you click to get your pattern, or if you need to purchase the printed pattern, you can click here and it'll take you to our website, where right now only week 1 is an option, but eventually it'll be weeks 1 through 6. So we'll go back to here, and now we're going to click the week 1 pattern right here, week 1 number pattern, and it will open up the pattern document for you here. It's pretty slick right there. So you have your pattern cover and then a big picture, so as you're printing you can see as you're creating, you can see what your project will look like. Then we have the instructions for this week, and then a diagram, because the oval and the tracing stuff, transfer stuff, is provided on 3 sheets of paper. And then on page 7 here, you will see this little square right here. As you can see, it says scale test. When printed, this box should measure 1 inch. So now we're going to go up here to this printer icon, and if you wanted to save it to your computer, this document, you can click here and work through that, but I'm going to be showing you how to print. So we're going to click the printer icon, and then it'll come up a print preview box. So you'll see the document you're printing. It's still opening. Here we go. So you'll have that, and then we'll press the printer up here, and then here you select your printer. We have lots of printers here at the office, so I want it to go to that one. We want to print all the pages. If you didn't want to print all the pages, you could just do custom and tell it what pages you wanted to print. We want 1 copy. I want it printed in color so that I can see my picture. Okay, and then right here is a crucial part, more settings. Here's where we go to check the scale. So if we press more settings, right here, we want it on 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, 1 page per sheet. I think the default is fit to paper. So more than likely yours is set to fit to paper. And I think that prints like 99%, so it's not 100%. All images will be a little bit smaller. So we want to make it say custom and 100%. So we want the shapes to print at 100%, and then you would press print. I'm not going to press print because I don't really need it printed, but at this point you would press print. So I'm going to press cancel because I don't want to print it. So and the same would be if you wanted to just save it on your computer, you'd press the download and then work through the saving features. So thank you for hanging out with me these past few minutes. And I hope you are having fun getting ready to stitch and everything works well.